stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
How about in Chicago? He said he was attacked by MAGA country. Did you ever hear that one? Maybe the only time I've ever agreed with the mayor of Chicago. That's a terrible situation. That's an embarrassment not only to Chicago, that is an embarrassment to our country.
Look, I've always said from day one, this is a Trump-free zone, the city of Chicago, and I mean it. The only reason Jesse Smollett thought he could get away with this hoax about a hate crime is because of the environment President Trump created.
Unbelievable. That's Rob Emanuel. Unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Welcome aboard. It's Friday. So we've had quite a week. And they're trying with this market to put the best face on it. We've gotten some terrible news this week. One of the worst indicators is when the yield curve invert. That simply means, the big fancy words, it simply means if you go and you want to buy a 3-month treasury and you want to look at a 10-year treasury, you want to make sure if you're going to go 10 years, which most people do, that it gets a lot more interest than the 3 months. Well, when the 10-year gets less interest than the 3 month, that means the 3 month has caught up to the 10-year and has bypassed it. That's very bad. That is an inversion. That's called the flattening of the yield curve. Professionals know, and they watch it every day. If you're a professional and you're in this business and you're in the stock market, the one thing you look at every day is the bond market. That's why on these TV shows, these financial TV shows, very seldom do you hear them talking about a bond. Okay, as far as how critical it is. Sure, they talk bonds, but they never identify for you how critical they are and how you have to follow those bonds to make sure you don't get in trouble with your stocks. They never do that because they don't want you in the bond market. First of all, they want you to feel good. They want you to have a very good feeling. They never want to talk bad about the market. See, when people leave the stock market, when they shift out of the stock market to the bond market, they start buying bonds. That's very bad. Well, they don't want you to know that. They don't want to tell you when we see the big institutions, especially the big insurance companies, the big hedge funds, when they're pulling their money out of stocks and shifting the bond, boy, they don't want you to know that. Because they want you to always feel the economy's good. They want you to keep the money in that lousy 401k to get screwed every day. $250 billion a month, remember, they steal off the top of those 401ks. So this week we got the news, which we already knew, the economy was weak. I said that on January 16, 2018. I said, look, we have a real problem. China is falling apart. Countries like ours rely on China. When China had built those 54 cities with nobody to live in them, I mean, cities the size of Chicago, with not one person in the city. But China built these cities. They keep building and building to keep their people employed. Well, those days are over. China no longer was building, coming to an end. That means all the materials, all the machinery, everything, the material. Let's take, for example, all the materials in Africa. A lot of materials, a lot of building materials come from Africa. So the nation of Africa, they need equipment to get that out of the ground to send it to China. Well, guess what? That helps us. Caterpillar, there's just one company, Caterpillar. Cummins Engine, there's another big company that provides the engines for these machines. So we ourselves are very dependent on China, because we sell a lot of equipment to Africa, a lot of equipment to Brazil, all these countries that provide products to China. But when China slows down, All these countries slowed down, and we slowed down. In fact, in the headlines today, it says European central banks are ready to act if trouble hits the economy. The trouble's already hitting the economy. But these guys aren't going to talk about it on these financial TV shows. I talk to you about that all day long. Every day I get on this air, I try to warn you. They're not going to tell you the truth. Here, listen to this.
The American economy is going to grow very strongly in 2019 and beyond. The fundamentals, despite the Fed hitting the brakes too fast and too hard last year, boy, our outlook is just fundamentally strong.
Really?
Yeah, we think the economy is still in pretty good shape.
Right now, I think we're in the sweet spot because the economy is still growing.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. The economy's in good shape. We can't get to a 3% GDP annualized. We haven't been at 3% in 10 years. We haven't been able to get there. Are you kidding? The headwinds that we have are killing us. We can't grow because one of the biggest headwinds is our debt. When you have a national debt of $22 trillion, and then you have budget deficits where the Congress is spending $100 billion a month more than it takes in tax revenue, and then our trade deficit is $80 billion more a month, are you kidding? Wages really suck. Our wages are still the same as they were in the 70s. Oh, yeah, you get a bigger paycheck. We know that. But adjust for inflation, you don't. You're getting the same wages as you got back then. 157 million people working in this country. That's our workforce, 157 million people. 40% of our workforce makes $20,000 a year or less. Our median income is around $38,000 a year. What are you, nuts? Why do you think people have 2 jobs, 3 jobs? People can't even, they can't even save $500 for an emergency. But see, they're not going to tell you that. Just like they're not going to tell you to watch the bond market. You know, it was interesting. In 2000 to 2002, when the market dropped 49% over 30 months. And wait a minute, what about 2007, 2009? When that crash came, the S&P plunged 56% in just 17 months. But what did all your planners and money managers do? Instead of telling you this was the greatest opportunity you're ever going to see and get you ready to buy stocks that are on sale, buy stocks that nobody wants, a stock market that went down 56%, that means the best stocks have been discounted by 56%. What do these managers do? They turn around and sell you annuities. Because the first thing that people said to their planner after the market crashed, I just want to save my principal. Oh, boy, that was music to the ears of your planners and your money managers. I just want to save my principal. Boy, that's when they really screwed you. The first thing they did is they ran and sold you an annuity. And they'll tell you, don't worry, when the market goes down, you never lose money. You never lose your principal. You only make money. When the market goes up, you make money. When the market goes down, you don't lose any money. What a farce that is. That is such a joke. Annuities, anybody who sells annuities should be in jail. They're the worst thing in the world. You get so screwed on annuities. The return on an index annuity, if you're lucky, is 1.5%. Maybe 3% if you're real lucky. But inflation wipes out even the 3%. Real inflation's 8%. But what did these planners do? They sold everybody an annuity because they knew what you wanted to hear, that you would never lose your principal again. What did MSNBC want you to hear every night? That Trump and his family were going to jail. I talked about this week. It's just they deal in different products. MSNBC deals in a different product than CNBC. But they both are doing the same thing. They only feed you what makes them rich. They feed you what they know you want to hear, like Trump is going to go to jail, or they feed you the economy is strong. They know that's what you want to hear.
The American economy is going to grow very strongly.
Yeah, sure. See, they give you what they know you want to hear because they have no fiduciary relationship with you. When we get back, we'll take a look at Stock Corner and how our members are doing with their stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1%? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to their position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time, but Want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome to Stock Corner. This is the part of the show that we identify how well my members are doing with the stocks that we're using our color-coded chart, our MV2 color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell. The algorithms are set up to track money, to track the institutional money that moves stocks. So no matter what stock you're in, and we track 5 stocks, AT&T, Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, Intel, and Schlumberger. Those 5 we've been in for more than 2 years. And we're coming up at the end of this quarter, the last quarter of the year. I'm sorry, we're coming up to the end of the first quarter. Okay, our return with about another few days. Our return for this quarter has been 15% on these stocks for this quarter. So we've had a nice quarter on these stocks. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 15% because this is not a fund. You don't send me money and I manage it for you. But these stocks are the same stocks that every day that we tell our members, based on the color code, when to buy, when to add to their position, when to take some profits or add some more shares, when to put a stop in, when to sell short, and when to run like hell. It's like having your own personal coach. And we advise when you join the gang initially for $39.95, you just follow one of these 5 stocks, or you can follow the spiders. One of these 5 stocks. Every day at 2 o'clock, my team will post the instructions for each one of these stocks. And if you follow those instructions to the T, you're going to make out much better than you ever will make out with any 401k, especially an annuity. So, again, this quarter, we only have a few more days here. The quarter, well, right now we're at 15%, and we're pretty proud of that. You know, it's interesting. I was talking about annuities. When the market crashed in 2008, this industry did a disservice to you. Terrible. When you had a stock market where the market, the aggregate of the stocks in 2008 plunged 56%, do you know what kind of deals were there? Super companies, Boeing, Lockheed Martin, Apple, Microsoft. You never have a chance again in your lifetime to buy them that low. I remember we bought Goldman Sachs. See where Goldman Sachs is today. Just give you an idea. Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs at $191. We bought Goldman Sachs at $65. And I'll never forget, I said to every gang member, if you just buy one share, remember this day. I forgot what date it was. The same thing I did like on January 16, 2018. I said, everyone mark this date down. That I'm telling you, Phil Grandy's telling you the market's going to crash in 2018. And December is going to be the capitulation or the worst month. And it happened to be true. It did. I did the same thing back then. I said, buy Goldman Sachs. If you buy one share, so you can tell your kids, tell your grandkids that you own one share of Goldman Sachs. So it's up 190% right now. So my point is, what did these dopes do? First of all, they have no fiduciary relationship with you. Remember, a planner, a money manager, they have no obligation to you. Their obligation is to themselves.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
So you are giving money to people who say to you, I have no fiduciary with you?
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
So the guy advising you is saying, hey, my obligation's not with you. It's with my shareholders of J.P. Morgan or whatever company you went to. It's unbelievable, isn't it? So that's how people got caught in these annuities. And these annuities don't work that way. When they tell you they're going to give you this annuity and you'll never lose money when the market goes down. That is true, but you never make money. All you're doing, you don't even need, all you're doing is just go to an insurance company and buy a policy. These annuities, because these guys had no fiduciary relationship with you, when the market crashed and people were scrambling around saying, I just want to hold on to my principal, I just want to hold on to my principal. They heard that in their ear, they immediately shot you into an annuity. And you know, that 68, more than that, almost 78% of the people who buy an annuity after they're in it for a little while, they want out. Because they identify how limited they are. You can't make money to the upside. Because all you're doing is buying an insurance company. All you're doing is buying an insurance policy. That's all you're doing. So the returns are terrible. So if you invest some money and the market goes up 10%, let's say I invest $20,000 after the market crash, and it's now up 10%. I would end up with $21,000 for that year, right? Well, wrong. You know what you get? You get $1,000. The insurance company keeps the other $20,000. They're the one who makes it. How do you think they can guarantee you that you're not going to lose money on the way down? They keep the difference. You think those big insurance companies have those big buildings because they're dopes? What are you, nuts? What are you, nuts? You think they're dopes? It's a con job, these guarantees. Unbelievable. And the surrender value and the fees are outrageous. You better read the small print. The surrender period, if you get out of these things before 5 years, you're so screwed. The fees, the cost to get out of these things are outrageous. And the fees up front are incredible. That's why the planners and your money manager sells you these. They make a fortune on these. They can make $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in one shot by selling you one of these annuities. Why do you think they're going to be honest with you? See, they should have said to you, look, can you imagine? Look at this. Goldman Sachs is $65. This is the time to buy it. You'll never see it. Or GE or Microsoft or Apple. But no, they didn't do that, did they? Not at all. And then we have other people telling you that, you know, remember, this market's going to lift all boats. The problem is they put a hole in your boat. They put a big hole in the bottom of the boat. You don't see it. We'll be right back. 28 past the hour at Phil's Gang. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed Specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed. Professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
I've been telling you since January of 2018 the market was going to crash, and what was going to tip the market over is China and the global economy, that it was slowing. Now what are you hearing? Nobody ever talks about the bond market. I always talk about the bond market with my gang because we watch the bond market. This is how we get our returns. Give you an example. We bought in January Netflix. We also bought Nike. We bought Hess. And we bought Airlines, LUV. Those four, we have an 18% return. Again, I'm not saying every gang member made 18%. I can't say that because I don't know when they get in or when they get out. I give them the instructions when to get in and when to add to the position, when to take profits, when to get out, when to run like hell. And if they follow that, then that was the returns we had on those four stocks.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, our quarter is coming, and we're finishing up our quarter, and we did pretty well. The members, if they followed our instructions, on AT&T, Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, Intel, Schlumberger. We've been in this for more than 2 years. It's our long-term investment. And we also short it. That's right. Unfortunately, your 401k, you're not allowed to short. You can't mitigate your losses. When the market starts going down, you are so screwed. You just keep calling your broker, what should we do? What should we do? And they sell you even more shares. Or if you're in an annuity.
Let us help you simplify your retirement with many different types of annuities to choose.
Catch the background music, man.
Let us help you simplify your retirement With many different types of annuities to choose from, you can decide which type best suits your lifestyle.
If you saw that on TV, they got Bambi the bear, the deer jumping over a little creek in Vermont with the big trees and a cabin with a porch and flowers, and they got the husband and wife with their LL Bean jackets on. Everything looks perfect. Well, if you were an annuity and you go back and visit that cabin, the flowers would be dead. They gutted the deer they cut. They shot him. They had to kill him. They had to eat. They had no money. They were an annuity. They shot the deer. He's hanging out in the side of the house where they gutted him. The stairs up to the cabin are broken. There's no water running. That's what annuities do to you. A fixed annuity is a joke. The insurance company uses your premium to invest in bonds, in these mortgages and other garbage. And this produces an annual rate of return. It's almost nothing. It's known as the general account yield. The insurance company expenses. I mean, this is it's unbelievable. They expense, they subtract, okay, from this to create the yield that you will receive with what they call a fixed annuity. But the problem is you never can make any money because you are limited to the upside. Do you think for one moment an insurance company is going to say to you, someone's going to sell you a fixed annuity and going to say to you, you think when the market goes down, the insurance company actually will say, okay, when the market goes down, we're going to insure you to make sure you make no losses. What insurance company could do that? If the stock market went down, like for 17 months in 2008, went down 56%, do you think an insurance company could actually guarantee somebody when the market goes down 56%, they're going to pick up the losses? People believe this. It's unbelievable. It's the same people who believe that a 401k doesn't have any expenses. Doesn't have any fees. They don't even know. Every month, $250 billion are skimmed off the top in fees, screwing their customers. Nobody wants to believe that either. 80% of the people don't even think there's a fee associated with 401k. But these annuities, what a joke. But the guy who sells it to you, he gets rich. Brokers, planners, money managers, they love selling you annuities. They get the fee up front from the insurance companies because the insurance company makes so much money. These guys will make 10, 15, 20,000 bucks like that. It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. Let's go on. So the market, so here's what we know. The economy right now has peaked. Since October 5th, when the market went down 20%, this market has not been able, since December 26th, been able to go back up and reach the October highs. Can you imagine? We're going into April. Since October, they have not recaptured back that money. Why? Because the economy is slowing. Because the economy, we have so much debt. Everybody's going into the bond market. And now what's happening is we're in such a narrow range for 24 days. We've been in this narrow range, about, 2% range. And this is where people start losing money. They try to get in and try to catch some stock, whether it's Apple, Microsoft, they chase it. And what happens when your stock stops going up and it stops and it starts consolidating and the market stops going up, stops and consolidates, and it gets into this narrow band, and during the day your market's up 100 points, then it's back down 50 points, then it's up 200, then it's down 100. It's all over the place. So you sit back in the weeds and you wait. You don't want to be in a market like that. You make money in a stock market over a year's time. You probably make money. Most of the time, you're making money within about 2 months. 2 months of that year, because you're catching the market at the right point when the money is coming into the market. And that's what we do here. That's what the system is. That's what the color-coded chart shows you. So out of the whole month, you may get a 15% return for it may be you got enough rallies. If you added it up, maybe over 2 months of the whole year, or 3 months. If you add all the little rallies together, it's probably about 2 or 3 months of the year. You're not in the market every day. You don't have to be in there trading every day. Our 5 stocks We're in them every day. We've been in these stocks every day for over 2 years. But that doesn't mean we have all our money in the stocks. Many times we pull our money out and just keep small amount of shares on. And then when it goes down, we can short it as well. But this is something right now, what's going on. So don't be chasing this market. Stop listening to these people. And let me tell you something. You know, when they have savings, when they dropped savings accounts from 5% to 0.01%, 0.1%, or 0.4%, that's what you get for your savings account. Are you kidding? If you're retired, people are really worried about pensions. They're worried about savings. They're worried about Social Security. You should really be worried about your 401k too. But when you got savings rates this low, what does that tell you? That means the economy is really bad. The only reason they're keeping savings rates this low is to subsidize low rates for the 1 percentile to borrow money at low rates to go into the stock market where 85% of their wealth comes from to be in there buying stocks. And the rest of everybody else, except for the 1%, everybody else gets screwed. Everybody else gets screwed. While they're making money with almost 0% interest rate, and now interest rates are 2.5%, they still are making money. But everybody else is dying. But you don't hear that on these financial shows. Nearly 60% of the middle-class households would make what, $48,000 to $95,000? They don't have enough money saved for a decent retirement. They're not making any money with their 401ks. And every time they think they're just doing well in a 401k, then the market crashes. And you never get your money out because you hold on it all the way back down. All the way back down. So what is the alternative? 401k is not the alternative. Annuities is the alternative. I'm an alternative. Join my gang. Just try it for 1 month and follow one of the 5 stocks. Just one of them. And then every day we post at 2 o'clock what you're supposed to do with that stock. It works. Check it out. But it's unbelievable. No, everybody right now, every day, all I hear is how strong this economy is, and everything we look at is just the opposite. I want to go, well, it's Friday. I want to talk a little bit about, I can't believe how everybody was so surprised about this Jesse Smollett deal. Listen.
How about in Chicago? He said he was attacked by MAGA country. Did you ever hear that one? Maybe the only time I've ever agreed with the mayor of Chicago. That's a terrible situation. That's an embarrassment not only to Chicago, that is an embarrassment to our country.
Boy, is it. But this is the stuff, you know, you think about how the system is rigged. Do you think the system is only rigged in politics? You don't think the system, the financial system, is rigged? Of course the financial system is rigged. It's especially, I mean, you talk about the banks. Are you kidding me? Look what Wells Fargo did to their customers. So when we get back, we're going to talk a little bit about this, how it affects the economy. And we're going to talk about the income inequality in this country that started from the financial system that's screwing everybody. We'll be right back. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Does your money manager send you an alert when the stock position that you're in goes up or it goes down? Does your brokerage send you an alert to get out of a stock position so you don't lose money? Of course they don't. Here at philsgang.com, we keep all of our members engaged with the stock positions that we recommend. Nobody does that for their clients. Nobody. Go to philsgang.com and become a member to get up-to-the-minute alerts. That's philsgang.com. Stop losing money and start making money with Phil's Gang.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Are you tired of being lied to about some magical economic recovery that only benefits the 1 percentile? And then when the market does collapse, you're sitting there calling your broker, what do I do? When you should be shorting? Learn how to short the market. Continue to listen to my radio show, philsgang.com. Become a member, only $39.95 a month, and learn how to short.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, as I said, we're ending the quarter today. I just looked, today's the 29th. Wow. We're ending the quarter today. We're up 15% in our 5 stocks that we've been in for over 2 years. AT&T, Goldman Sachs, Caterpillar, Intel, Schlumberger. For the month of March, just the month of March, we shorted a beautiful stock. It's an oil stock. It's a refiner. And we have a 7% on that. We also, MPC is the symbol. SFM are up 12%. But we also, that was shorts. And by the way, we shorted... so far since January, we've been shorting, Intel, and Caterpillar. And Caterpillar, we're up about, I think that's about 12%. So we're having a good quarter, and also the ones that we got in just for the month of March alone, we're doing well. Qualcomm up 7%, 6%. So we're doing pretty well. All right, so let's talk a little bit about. Everyone was surprised about the system being rigged, the justice system. Now, there should be no surprise that after the grand jury handed in a 16-count indictment, felonies against this guy, Jesse Smollett, okay, the DA of Chicago turned around the 16 felony counts turned them into $10,000 and a couple of days of community service. And they said this is normal. Now, we know it's rigged. Now, that's the justice system. It's rigged. Do you think it's any different for the financial system? Now, the financial system is what has created so much income inequality in this country because it's been rigged. It's been rigged. Everything works for the rich. The financial system has given this country historic income inequality. The only people that have made money and gotten their money back since 2008 to 2018, the last 10 years, have been the very wealthy. Been the very wealthy. So, for our country to have broad prosperity, where we can have a 3% or a 4%, 5% economic growth annually each year, which gives us about 400,000 new jobs and good jobs, our nation has to have investment, public investment in education, in infrastructure. But it's not the high taxes. We keep hearing from all these liberal Democrats how they're going to get infrastructure and education taken care of. They're going to tax and tax and tax the rich. It's not the taxing the rich will make that happen. We need government to get out of the way for entrepreneurs. The government needs to provide an environment for entrepreneurs to soar, to level the playing field. So everyone who wants to work hard, who wants to achieve, can. That's the way it used to be. Until we allow the financial sector, the banking sector, Wall Street, we allowed the financial sector, along with members of Congress who are on the Finance Committee, like Maxine Waters, one of the most crooked congresspersons ever, they became the engine of income inequality. They drove the financial sector that drove income inequality, that only made money for the 1 percentile. This country, when you see when everybody looks at the markets, wow, look at this, up 357% since 2008. Only a few people enjoyed that. Our laws are written by our Congress so to benefit and to create even more wealth, not only for themselves, the Congress people, because more than 50% of congressmen and women who become members of Congress have a net worth when they start out without a home, less than $200,000. But within 5 years, working in Congress, their net worth without a home increases from $200,000 to $1.4 million. How'd that happen? Because they write the laws for the very, very wealthy, so the very wealthy can get even more wealthy. And when the wealthy gets even more wealthy, they give even more money to the same crooked congressmen who write the rules and regulations. And the very, very wealthy, the 1 percentile who control our monopolies, banking, healthcare, pharmaceuticals, defense, and so much more. It's unbelievable. Not only does it make them wealthy, it makes them connected. See, that's what happened with Jesse Smollett. Same thing. See, whether it's politics or whether it's the market, everything's connected. Everything works against you. Jesse Smollett, he's wealthy, he has fame, he's connected to Hillary Clinton through her top aide, who was connected to their good friend George Soros, who financed, remember, Chicago's DA, Fox. That's how she became the DA. She got all the money from George Soros because, remember, Fox goes all the way back to the Clinton people. And he funded, remember, $400,000 he gave her. So he actually bought the DA's office for Fox. Soros did. So all of this wealth and income inequality, okay, can all be traced back to the financial sector, which contributes more than 35% of all corporate profits. What are you, nuts? This has got to stop. The financial sector, remember in the 60s and the 70s and the 80s, okay, that they didn't lead, but now they lead. And it's hurting this country. The financial sector is the link to the highest level of economic inequality. That's why we have the very, very wealthy. We have the middle class that's disappearing. We have the middle class that's shrinking. And we have the poor who are doing better than the middle class because the poor, especially under Obama, get everything for free. See, income inequality would have never happened unless it was for this QE. QE is what really killed it. Because QE, the idea of QE was to print money, buy the Federal Reserve, buy all these bonds, and when you buy bonds, you drive interest rates down of the 10-year Treasury. That, in turn, then puts pressure on driving the short-term rate down. That should always be at 5%. That went down to near zero. With that near zero money, remember what happened to the poor folks with savings. Their savings dried up. People who were retired, hurting, they're going back to work. And low rates, they kept telling us, oh, this is good, rates are low. Because, now people go buy stuff. No. In the beginning, yeah, rates are low, but it also mean wages are low. That's the other problem. We never have wages increasing. Our wages are stagnant. So the only people that really made money since 2008 to now it's stopping. This is all coming to an end, is the CEOs of large corporations. Remember, they profited. Their corporations profited. The politicians profited. The congressmen who they paid off, they call that, they give them referred to as political contributions. So right now, we're at a key point in our economy that this bubble is over with. All these bubbles end at some point. You can't, for 10 years, just give very few people all the wealth. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And see, they should have been taking these bonds, these 10-year treasuries, when they kept buying them and keep interest rates down. When they went from $400 billion on the balance sheet, the Fed's balance sheet, to $4 trillion, they should have, in 2010, started to sell those treasuries off to bring it down to $400 billion. So if we had a market crash, they could stop the crash like they did in 2008. It went down in 2008. Remember, we went down about 56%. It was going to go down even further than that, but they were able to stop it at 56%. It was going to go down almost 80%, but they were able to stop it because they could buy bonds. They had enough room. Guess what? With this crash, they can't do that. They can't buy bonds. Why? Because they were so greedy, the wealthy. They never wanted to sell the treasuries to go from $4 trillion down to $400 billion in case of a crash. They wanted to keep making money because they could keep borrowing money at 0% and keep buying stocks. So they got richer at the expense of the working class. There lies the problem. So your answer isn't 401ks. Your answer isn't fixed annuity. Your answer is Phil's gang. Join my gang, 877-600-GANG, and remember St. Jude's. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.